Let's roll. Let's roll. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Let's give it to them, boys.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I will go B.
Come on, jump, jump. Laying down smoke.
B is quiet. Ramp.
Sorry, fucking cat.
Grenade. Grenade out. Terrorists win.
Fuck.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Throwing flashbang. Throwing
Randers.
smoke.
This will be interesting to see if I get any viewers at 2:30 a.m.
Let's go, cat. Fuck.
Holy cow, Eric from down under.
Holy.
Took my head off.
Ah, we're getting stuck right in.
I go cat with y'all.
Remember, this is
What's up, Lecture? Just came home from work. Saw you streaming.
life.
Well, Eric, it is the weekend. It's Sunday.
Flashbang.
Sunday morning. Super stoked about it. I had a great Saturday, Eric. I did some yard work, did some garage cleanup.
Rain, need you to come on.
I also got some sun in because it was sunny out finally. Went on a bike ride. Went on like an hour and a half long bike ride. Went to the gym, went to the sauna. Spent like 20 minutes in the sauna probably total. And then I felt pretty darn good after that. After doing all that. I've been doing more I've been lifting weights more. Like I haven't been as strong as I am right now in 20 years. Yeah, probably since I was 18, 19, 20. Like I'm healthier now than I've been in 20 years. I'll just say that. It's kind of crazy. Even though like still not where I need to be on a lot of things, but
Throwing fire.
in terms of like how much I've been weightlifting the last couple of months and how much I've sort of been exercising, and I feel better now than I have in literally decades. Because for a long, I mean, I've only been sober from alcohol for 8 years, so it's definitely like.
Orange, that's a little pathetic, man.
And then I've really only been sober from other things for a couple of years, so.
Counter-terrorists win.
Got his ass.
Which means really like the last like year and a half. Like last summer is when I really started kind of riding bike and exercising more religiously. And then more like the past couple of months and this spring, I've been more religious about lifting weights. And I'm finally like, here's the deal. When I first started lifting weights, I was doing like an hour and a half weightlifting sessions. And that just really wasn't sustainable. It was too much. It was too heavy duty. But like I can do like half hour, 45-minute weightlifting sessions, and then do like half hour on the bike, 45 minutes on the bike, and then that's sustainable. Lecture, what's an unpopular historical figure that you think was misunderstood? Oh man, there's a lot of those right there.
There's still gonna be one lower tons, right?
Incendiary out.
Let me think about this.
Grenade out.
Oh, I got one, Eric. I got one. Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus.
He's on the cat side.
Grenade out.
Now he's back down here towards B.
That was too easy, Eric. That was too easy, Eric. Lots of leftists want to tear down his statue. Yes, exactly. Extremely unpopular. Extremely unpopular. And also extremely misunderstood. Extremely misunderstood. Like, people want to paint him as this evil guy, and it's like, no, he was actually, like, just kind of an explorer. Like, he was actually kind of a good guy.
Counter-terrorists win.
Man. Here's another one for you, Joseph McCarthy. Oh, definitely, Eric, definitely. Although I haven't studied Joseph McCarthy, I've never like read his biography or anything like that.
Grenade!
Well, they're all B, gents.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Incendiary out. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Fought the commies, that's an automatic good guy in my book. I agree. I agree, Eric.
He came out of time!
Throwing fire. Clear the area.
I got kidnapped right in front of you guys.
Terrorists win.
You niggas
Deploying
got
flashbang.
6 grand. Came for my kid.
Man, you haven't been having very good luck on these heists, Eric.
Move it. Move it. Grenade out. Incendiary.
Green, go away.
Can you tell if my stream is any? Does my stream look better? I got a higher bit rate. Be able to tell.
Throwing flashbang.
Diagonal ones right here. Right here. Close to you guys. Fuck yeah.
There's 2 outside of long doors, top mid-ish.
Stream looks great. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm at 6,500. I'm at 6,500 bit rate, which I think is pretty good.
Cat.
And it's actually
Going B.
maintaining.
Going A.
I'm streaming,
Hey,
you know,
retard,
1080,
they're on A with the bomb. You're still
1080p,
camping B.
30.
Hello?
30 FPS,
Dumbass. How about we just cat?
6,500 bit rate.
Planting.
Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke. Defusing the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Casper, what's up, Casper? Welcome. I need to pour another coffee here. Oh, thank you, thank you. Anybody else drinking coffee?
No.
Bro, why not?
We smoking dabs.
You're smoking dabs?
There, sir.
Holy shit. Dang, bro, got lit up like a Christmas tree. Not much, been bored, been replaying the COD Ghost campaign. Oh, nice, Casper. Cool. I love replaying good campaigns like that. I'm drinking Monster right now because I'm out of liquid creamer. Are you really, Casper? Are you really? Are you seriously drinking a Monster right now, like 3 a.m. or whatever time it is?
Throwing fire. Flashbang.
15 till 5 for me, but yeah. Did you just wake up too then, Casper? Or are you pulling an all-nighter? I never know with people at this time, you know what I mean? Just got home from graveyard shift because I don't want to fall asleep yet. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Casper. I always wonder with people at this time, it's like, are you... Oh man. I'm like, are you pulling an all-nighter, or did you just wake up? That's like, this time of night's kind of weird. But... Oh man, that was close. Oh.
Grenade out. Throwing a grenade. Dangerous.
Casper, I go no creamer. I go black coffee. Pure black.
Top mid.
I go pure black coffee. No creamer, no sugar. You, my sir, are a psycho. Do you like beer, Casper? Casper, do you like beer? No milk? No. I always question people that like don't like black coffee, like whether I don't like beer. Okay, that makes sense then. All right. Jeez, man. You're going through life not liking beer and not liking black coffee, like, bro. I love Jack Daniel's watermelon though. Jack Daniel's watermelon. I don't like whiskey, man. I had a bad experience on Jim Beam in high school. I got super effed up on Jim Beam whiskey. And I don't like whiskey ever since then. Mind you, I'm basically an addict and an alcoholic and an F up. So like, I'm sober. I'm 8 years sober, so I don't drink anymore. But man, do I love beer.
Nobody is there.
Bro, do you think I should rush in and die to 1v4? Is that what you guys think I should do?
Bomb has been planted.
You don't have a choice. How's the game work?
Wrong.
Oh, at least got an op if you're gonna say it. Maybe I should have to get back. Hell.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot. Only really at parties. Is there alcohol? Like a birthday or so? Oh, good for you. Good for you, Casper.
Terrorists win.
Good for you, Casper. Not drinking is good. Not drinking is a good way to go.
I play cat.
Alcohol is bad. As is tobacco. As is marijuana. As is... What else? What else is there?
Throwing fire.
Coffee. Actually, coffee and caffeine can be abused.
Thanks, Orange. Appreciate it, G.
I'll take that.
Yeah, only thing I'm addicted to is caffeine. Right.
Just
Me
get
too.
out of my
Yeah.
Okay.
Caffeine's an addiction,
Oh, your
Wonder Woman.
cheese.
and it sucks when you use too much of it. It makes you feel like crap. That's the worst part.
Hey, they're all mid niggers.
Taylor Gang. Do you guys know what Taylor Gang is?
Counter-terrorists win. We took the piss out of them.
Tannerite. Yeah, Tannerite's that stuff that you put in like targets. You put in targets that blows up. No, Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang is something like Wiz Khalifa talks about all the time. If you ever listen to Wiz Khalifa. Do you like Wiz Khalifa? Oh, Taylor Gang.
Smoke.
Oh, do you know what that is, Casper? Do you actually know what that is? If so, please tell me. Yo, Moon Reaper. What's up, Moon Reaper? No, I don't listen to Wiz. Oh, okay.
Throwing fire.
Bro, are you guys seeing this?
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
What? No. Thanks. Bro, how are you, Casper? How are you not listening to Wiz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa is like one of the best rappers of all time. Moon Reaper, Casper, Eric, everybody's here.
Let's have a line.
Lecture, what do you think would have happened by now had Kamala become president? I think we would be at World War. I'd be in World War III probably. I'm not very big on rap. Oh, Casper, what do you like? Country? What kind of country? Yo, I've got vintage audio equipment. I'm kind of an audiophile. I want to get a turntable and start listening to records and stuff. Neo-traditional country, bluegrass, folk, and honky-tonk. I bet I'd like Tyler. I'm sure I recognize some of his music.
Counter-terrorists win. You're a champion.
I'm sure I'd recognize the songs if I heard it.
Nullified.
Neo-traditional. I love these like genres of music. Neo-tradition, neo-trad. You guys like neo-trad country?
Move it, move it. Throwing fire. Grenade.
Go back, rotate. Go B. Why'd you go that way? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Literally, why would you go that way?
Real mad.
That's why.
There's definitely one on our flank right there.
Okay, who's this guy that keeps saying the? I gotta mute this guy.
The bomb. Blank with cave. Dead, he's dead. Left door, left door.
Knife.
Yo, Sarunas! What's up, Sarunas? Welcome to the stream. Yo, you're a conservative. Yes, I am. I am a how to say this? I'm the best conservative on Twitch. I'm the original conservative Twitch streamer. I'm the longest standing conservative Twitch streamer. I'm the best conservative. I'm the most conservative Twitch streamer. How else do I say this? MAGA? Yes. Oh, I used to have Trump. I used to have the Trump flag flying. I've had for years. I had Trump 2020 and Trump 2024 flags. I was not original MAGA. I was against Trump in the 2016 primary. But after he won the primary, ever since then I've supported Trump. Casper, what's that mean? Oh, 100% support him. I support him now more than ever, Sarunas. I support Trump now more than ever. Like, crazy stuff going on. You realize that's just all the same media concocted BS that's been said about Trump since 2015, literally for a decade. You're still falling for that stuff? It's like, yes, dude, of course I still support Trump. I support Trump more now than ever. There's no crazy stuff going on. Trump is having a highly successful administration. Congress is screwing up by not cutting spending, but other than that, things are pretty good.
Laying down some fire.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that. Of course, I'm not going to describe myself that way, Casper. What about Ukraine? That's a complicated subject. I think Trump's misunderstood on Ukraine policy. I think everybody thinks that Trump is like pro-Russia, and that's just not true. So we would have to get our facts. We would have to get our facts straight first and foremost. That's more JD Vance. It's like, I know that, like, I've heard Zelensky say thank you like 20 times. Every time I've heard him give interviews and stuff, he said thank you. So like, I thought that was kind of ridiculous. But in actual policy and in actual effect, Trump is way tougher on Russia than Democrats have been historically. In fact, literally the only reason Ukraine was able to fight back was because Trump gave them stingers when Obama gave them blankets, and Trump was tough on Russia during his first term, which is why Russia never invaded anybody else. So this whole thing that like Trump is like pro-Russia in the Ukraine war, like meanwhile Trump is trying to save Ukraine from being completely destroyed. It's like this is so we got to get our facts straight here before we have any kind of conversation about it. Ah, Sarunas with the follow. Thank you, Sarunas. Appreciate the follow. I'm from Eastern Europe. You can probably tell from my name, so it was really sad seeing Trump and Vance calling Zelensky a dictator who started the war. That's not what they really think, Sarunas. That's not what they said. That's not what they really think. Now, I do think that sort of Trump does sort of buy into this notion that, like, the war got started because everybody was pushing for Ukraine to join NATO, and if people just hadn't pushed for Ukraine to join NATO, then Russia would not have felt threatened and wouldn't have invaded. You know, maybe there's some truth to that, but my response to that is sort of like, I don't sort of allow Russia to dictate to my country like who my allies can or cannot be. Big ol' tractor, what's up? Welcome.
This is what we have been working for.
Why does RFK want to get rid of the Narcan thing? Narcan is what you use on people that have overdosed on fentanyl or opioids to bring them back to life if they're like. It enables addicts. Yeah, I guess that's the argument. I mean, the counter argument is the alternative is they just die. You just like, are you just gonna let them die? All right. I'm gonna play Stardeus because I want to. That's why I'm going to play Stardeus right now, because I want to. I can't believe more people don't play this game, honestly. And I can't believe it's been getting heavy updates for years and still in development, still in early access. Although at what point I wonder, is it going to release? It's got to be getting close to release. And then maybe when it releases, maybe when they do the full release or something, this will go virus. Thank you, big old tractor. You demand. Do you have a big old tractor? Because frickin', I'd like to have a big old tractor myself someday. Oh man. Yes, oh man, that's awesome, big old tractor. God, I'd love to have a tractor. Big old tractor. What do you got? What is it? International? You got yourself an International, or you got yourself a John Deere? You got yourself a John Deere? Space travel. This tutorial emphasizes the basics of space travel and introduces the star map. Bridge controls. Your ship requires bridge controls. Different types of engines needed for various types of space travel. Thrusters propel your ship within a sector. Fusion drives enable entry into hyperspace and allow hyper jumps to sectors consuming fusion cells. FTL drives enable long-range hyper jumps between regions. Hyper jump relays. Star map is M. Crazy. Yeah, when I played this game, none of this stuff was in this. This is all new stuff compared to when I last played this game. Sarunas, Pete Hegseth has a long. He's a published author. He's a very successful veteran, highly decorated military veteran. Served in the U.S. military. Wrote books. I will grant you that he's not necessarily. He doesn't have your traditional sort of credentials of like, oh, I'm the this, that, the other title thing. But guess what? That's exactly what we wanted out of the Trump administration. That's exactly why we put Trump there. We don't want more of the same. Thank you very much. Player, the star map is showing the sector view. Your ship is represented by the ship computer. Space station. Let's travel to the space station. Star map. This panel contains star map. We'll walk through them in the following steps. Star map has 3 layers. Universe, region, sectors. At least one hyperdrive must be fully charged to enter hyperspace. This stuff is so complex. Like, what the hyperdrives begin charging as they are loaded with fusion cells. Hyperspace. You can perform hyper jumps to adjacent sectors. The number of jumps you can make depends on how many charged hyperdrives. To maintain a hyperspace, at least one hyperdrive must be running, which requires electricity and a piloted bridge. If you all shut down, the ship exits. 1 fusion cell is consumed during short range. Long range, heavy. Hyperspace. When hyperdrives are charged, you can use this button to initiate entry to hyperspace. You don't have any fusion cells. We can buy some at the space station. Let's wait for our ship to reach the space station. I just hope America stays safe, hopefully. Sarunas, America's much safer with Trump in there than with Joe Biden. Sarunas, do you not realize that, like, the world absolutely fell apart when Joe Biden was president? The world was much safer under Trump. You realize that, right? So what are you talking about? I hope, like, America stays safe. America and the world is much, much safer with Trump in charge than with Democrats. Like, what planet are you guys living on? Fusion cells. Buy 5 fusion cells. Boom! Got the fusion cells. You can also produce fusion cells from Phasium. As a last resort, you can buy them from the online shop. Is that actual? Is the online shop actual money? Because if so, like, are you kidding me? Oh. No. Preparing for hyperdrive. Now let's wait for the drones to load the fusion cells into our hyperdrives. Solar panels will not produce energy while in hyperspace. Ensure you have sufficient reactors or batteries to stay powered at all times. Whatever. Preparing for hyperjump. A pilot must take their post at the bridge controls. And the drives need to start running. This should happen shortly. You are now in hyperspace. Active space threats, incoming projectiles, derelict ships are abandoned as soon as you enter hyperspace. Star map. The star map has switched map view. Your location is marked as a pulsating circle. Let's try the hyper jump relay 2 sectors away. Kasara, use adjacent to sector to perform a jump. You entered hyperspace through a relay, and the map view is showing the universe layer. Use above any adjacent region to perform a long-range hyper jump. The hyper jump relay provides only one long-range jump. After completing it, you can exit hyperspace immediately, though it's often useful to know which sector you'll end up in. Switch the map view to region layer to see your location within the current region. Our radar will reveal your current sector along with adjacent sectors. You can now jump to an adjacent sector or exit hyperspace here. Dude, wow. Hopefully some of these start getting a little bit. Holy crap, dude. This shit is no joke, man. These tutorials freaking take forever. Alright, let me read chat. Sorry, guys. Well, at least this is only 40 things. Recognize the new Syrian government. Yep. One thing I do hope is hopefully soon THC and cannabis will be made legal for medicinal purposes everywhere, because there have been so many studies that THC helps with anxiety, ADHD, even Parkinson's. Yeah, Casper. Like, are you in a state where it's not legal? Because most, like, places I'm aware of, I mean, where I live and lots of places, it's already legal, and frickin' there's THC nonstop everywhere, kind of, it's everywhere type of thing. I do agree with making marijuana legal. for not just medicinal. I'm fine with it for recreational too. I think marijuana is less dangerous and less harmful than alcohol. Every ship has a ship class that defines allowed loadout limits. If your ship no longer meets class requirements, you must choose a new ship class. You can switch between compatible ship classes and ship combat controls configure. Ship combat controls configure ship class. Every ship device used in combat costs class points. Dude, look at how confusing this is. Look at how complex this game is. This is insane. Exceeding the allowed class points for your ship class is illegal and results in outlaw status. This ship is a fighter class, allowing up to 20 class points, but its current loadout is worth 39 class points. Ship class limit. A notification will inform you when the class points limit. Being an outlaw has drawbacks. Most traders will avoid you. Law enforcement will hunt you. Let's review ships involved in combat. Shields are the most important defense mechanism. Shield emitter is required for a shield. Ship combat device. Shields can protect your ship from incoming projectiles. Hard flux. Flux capacitors increase the number of hits your shields can absorb. Flux mechanics will be explained in more detail later. Each thruster adds some evade, making your ship harder to hit. Evade depends on your ship class and size. Hyperdrives gain additional charge to perform a hyper jump while engaged in combat. Several types of ship weapons. Ballistic weapons, small caliber guns that are stopped by the shields. They generate hard flux with the shields and can cause significant damage for unshielded ships. Ballistic weapons are effective at shooting down slow-moving projectiles such as asteroids. Laser weapons. Missile weapons. Point defense systems. Plasma weapons. Ship combat controls. A pirate ship is attacking and will learn how to control weapons in real combat. Whoa! Marijuana, cannabis, sativa containing greater than 0.3% Delta 9 THC is still illegal in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee makes sense it'd be illegal. It's mostly down there where it's illegal. Here in Montana, you go into the dispensaries and get like 80%, 90% THC concentrates. No problem. Oh, here's the thing, Casper. I 100% agree, Casper, with like marijuana being fully legal. It's a way better option than alcohol. It's a way better option than a lot of these pharmaceutical drugs and these pills. I mean, you've got people like popping pills and like drinking alcohol and stuff like that, and then everyone's like, oh, but they better not smoke a joint, better not, you know, vape any THC. It's like, you know, I'd rather have a little marijuana than drink alcohol and like pop a bunch of pharmaceutical pills. Thank you very much. Y'all getting the real Lecture Fan opinions late night. This is your ship combat controls. You can toggle it on and off by clicking ship controls overlay icon. The left side of the controls your ship's controls. The right side displays information about your enemies. Clicking the ship name focuses the camera on the selected ship. Before continuing, unpause the clock and let our ship exchange some hits with the enemy. Oh! Looks like I'm getting nailed. Right, Casper. I believe it. We've accumulated some flux. Flux is a buildup of heat energy during combat. There are two types of flux. Soft flux, hard flux. Accumulated flux consists of hard flux and soft flux. However, over Flux UI elements, see more details about your flux. Accumulated flux. Flux capacitors 861. Upgrade your ship class or build flux capacitors. If accumulated flux exceeds flux capacity, a flux overload will happen. Flux overload will disable shields and force venting. You can vent flux manually. This type of venting will also disable your shields, but you can stop the process. You can set automatic venting thresholds in your ship's combat settings. Ship configuration. Press the configure button, open ship configurations. This is your ship configuration. Allows you to change your ship class, address flex, modify weapon targeting. Boom! Got another one done. Hey, what achievements do I have? Back in 2022, 3 years ago. I can't believe this game is still going on. Plus, it's like impossible to OD on marijuana. There are downsides to it, Casper. There are negative side effects to marijuana, and too much use of it and getting addicted to it or abusing it does have problems. So it's not I think you're going a little bit too far in saying, oh, it's, you know, you're failing. I mean, you need to recognize there are downsides. Your body is still working enough to expel it. If you're smoking, you'll probably fall asleep before getting anywhere near possible OD levels if they're even. I agree with you. Like, you can't OD on it. I mean, there are, but again, you can't. There are different things that can happen to you if you use too much of it, and then abusing it can cause problems in your life, in your career, in your motivation levels, in your ability to think, your ability to your memory. You know, there are downsides to it, so. Third cup of coffee. What time is it? Or 54, yeah, all right. The goal of this tutorial is to finish the construction of the nuclear reactor. We lack the materials required for construction, but we have the ingredients and the facilities to produce them. This is the nuclear reactor we're trying to build. It's displaying a material deficit icon. We have some lead available, but if we had... Man, I wish... I kind of need to crack my neck, but it won't. It can be detrimental if you abuse it or if you have certain physical affectations, but other than that, if you're smart with it, don't overuse it. It's practically completely safe, besides the natural risk that comes with smoking anything, but that's why edibles exist. Yeah, I will, however, Casper, like, there are more and more studies coming out showing, like, the negative impacts of THC use and long-term THC use, and we haven't had a lot of studies on it. And so, like, this idea that it's completely safe, there's no downsides, that's BS, dude. No, it does affect your brain. It affects your heart rate, it affects your blood pressure, it affects how much you eat. It affects your sleep. It prevents you from getting good sleep. In fact, people think, oh, I smoke marijuana, I sleep better. And it's like, no, actually you don't. You get less REM sleep. It's like, yeah, you get so stoned, like you pass out type of thing. But like it actually prevents you from getting that deep, deep REM sleep. So this idea that it's completely safe is BS, dude. No, it destroys your sleep. It destroys your memory. Quit acting like marijuana is this wonderful thing. This is coming from the guy that just got done talking about how much better it is, or alcohol and pharmaceuticals. We have some lead available, but if we had not... Okay, if the production process is not designed in the codex, a material can be acquired through mining expeditions, trade, or special means. Most raw materials can be found on planets. If you have a radar, you can use the scan function in the star map to search the current star system for a material. You can use the shuttle to launch manual mining expeditions to nearby resource deposits. When mining automation is unlocked, you can build cargo copters and auto drill rigs to automate the mining ops. You can try to deploy an auto drill rig to a nearby resource deposit right now. How to acquire resources. Some resources can be captured using a particle collector. However, it's a slow and energy-intensive process. Enriched uranium microplate lead plate. We already are producing lead plate, but we have enriched uranium. The codex for enriched uranium says uranium and water. We have some uranium in water, crafted in a recycler for ice. Finally, we found some required item we can produce. We have some ice and a recycler. Let's reconfigure the recycler to process ice into water. Recycler not configured. Production settings. Configure. You now know how to establish production pipelines. Here's a recap. Boom! All right, only 4 more of those. Only 4 more of these guys. Best way I found to crack your back is to have someone walk on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could dead hang, yeah. I don't have any bar to dead hang on right now. That sounds like that would feel so good, though. It's more my neck. I've got shoulder problems from playing high school football. Using security measures first and most important steps to achieving victory. Repair stations are essential. Doors can be locked with door permissions. Unlocked doors will keep enemies out. Bot docks can be assigned to specific robot workers. The workers will idle and recharge in their docks when they have no ongoing tasks. Deploying bot docks into strategic locations can ensure the fastest response to incoming raids. An emergency siren can hail your biological colonists to a safe zone. It can be triggered automatically or manually. Deploy mini turrets in strategic positions to protect important areas and entry points. Fluid cannons can be fueled with any type of liquid. When fueled with water, they not only deal light damage to enemies but extinguish fires. When petroleum or oil, the fluid cannon fires incendiary bullets that ignite fires on impact. It's safer to use outdoors in areas without oxygen. Trap floors will impale grounded enemies as they pass over them. You would open floor vents to cool an area down, but if a grounded enemy is standing above one, they will be vented into space. Tractor beams can influence the trajectory of slow-moving projectiles, such as asteroids, meteoroids, and pods and capsules. Build and connect a tractor beam target in order to use a tractor beam. Use copy configuration to copy the projectile and target to other tractor beams. This is the tractor beam target. It's best to deploy it outside, far from the living quarters. Each friendly being has one of the following combat reactions. Free will. The being will act their best interest based on the situation. Fight. The being will actively seek out enemies. Flee. Ignore. I got a messed up knee from baseball. Oh, that's rough, yeah. Here's the thing, it's like, I think most people, or like most men in America that played high school football or high school basketball or high school baseball or whatever it is, probably by the time you get into your 40s, you start to have like nagging injuries, whether it's a shoulder or a knee or a whatever. But I don't for a second take any of that back. I think the experience of high school football and all these other sports is well worth it. Well worth the risk. The memories you make, what you learn, it's well worth the experience. Well worth it. I walk with a cane now because some days it's really hard to work on my left knee without any assistance. Oh my gosh, Casper, sorry to hear that. I said that before I just read that. I'm in my early to mid 20s. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's a serious injury, Casper. I didn't realize you're talking that serious of an injury in your early 20s. I'm so sorry to hear that. Shoot, Casper. I'm so sorry. Hopefully like they can do surgery or they can replace it or something, and it's not going to be like a. Hopefully there's options for you. Look at how complex this is. Every little tile has multiple things to control. I don't know what I can do to really prepare. Looks like you have a fire. Turn off nearby oxygen pumps. Let your robots and drones handle it. If the fire spreads, deconstruct some of the nearby floor to vent the area. Alright, first of all, what I want to do is emergency siren. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that. If you guys are still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom, baby. All right, three more. That's it. Welcome back. Thank you, Casper. Thanks for being here. What did you say? Let me see if I read everything in chat. That's just too expensive. Plus, I like my cane. But Jack collided with someone, hit my new super hard on the ground, then even hit a rock and rolled a bit. Ooh, after a bit of PT, I could mostly walk normal again, but I have to use a cane to help with the pain that's still there. Oh, at least you can. That's good that you can think on the positive side and say, hey, at least you can still walk. Body parts and organs. All robots and biological beings possess body parts and organs, abilities and needs and stats. Holy cow, dude. Hover over each body part to see tooltips detailing the stats. Casper, I thought you just said you were drinking a freaking Monster Energy drink. Dude, look at how complex this is. Selecting an individual part reveals more details about it. Most body parts and organs. I'm tired again. Fair enough. Well, good luck, man. Selecting an individual part reveals more. Most body parts and organs can be removed or replaced. Robotic parts are compatible with biological beings. Holy cow, this one's a 60 banger. For convenience, you can use mass action controls on the entire body. When multiple beings are selected, the info panel will display mass actions for the body parts of all selected beings. This is useful for managing the aftermath of a large battle. Note, use the group controls on the top right to select multiple beings. An incapacitated being will be unable to move and will be considered defeated in combat. Some biological wounds can cause bleeding, which can be dangerous. If the being loses too much blood, it may result in organ damage and death. While wounds on biological body parts can heal on their own, damaged robots have to use the repair station. Biological wounds heal much faster when... when the being uses an auto dock. If one isn't available, a regular bed can help. Wounds can have different severities. The damage level is critical, the body part becomes disabled. Body parts with irreparable and fatal wounds are considered destroyed. Body parts attached to critically injured or destroyed body parts will be considered disabled. Being with disabled or missing body parts loses abilities and stats from those body parts. Most conditions have an underlying root cause. Fixing the cause allows the condition to recover over time. Brains can be swapped between different beings. The brain of a cat into the body of a human will result in a human with the identity of the cat, who will behave like a cat. Are you serious? You can do mind transfers in this game? What? You literally remove the human brain. The drone has been resurrected. It may still be incapacitated due to other damaged parts, but these will soon be fixed at the repair station. Let's wait for the drone to fully recover. Boom, boom. All right, two more, that's it, two more. And this one I already kind of know how to do. Wow, it's still a 50, still a 60 pointer though. Get that winch hook going. Come on. Why is there only one guy working on this? Oh, this is a winch. Oh. Interesting. So I can have a worker provide a temporary grid wireless connection. Okay. All right. All right. All right. The last section in the bottom left will be much easier to attach since it has several maneuvering controllers ready for action. Maneuvering controllers can move a ship section or the entire ship with high precision. They can be used to move derelict ships or dodge incoming asteroids. Wait, what? Move distance, move angle? Wait, what? I screwed something up there. Oh my gosh, it's still this one? Oh my gosh, this is such a pain. Okay. Man, I had to have been like one frickin' thing away from completing this stupid tutorial. Yo, Meta Sigma up at 4 a.m. What's up, Meta? Oh, so far so good. I played this game like 3 years ago, and it's been in early access for 3 years, and it's gotten tons of updates, and so it's the first time I've played it in like 3 years. I feels like so, or I think is the case. So it's like a different game now. This game is so complicated. There's so many details to this game. It's really unbelievable. I'm just trying to rifle through these tutorials just to get them done and completed. And I'm on this one, and I keep freaking getting. I keep screwing this thing up, and I couldn't. I've done it like several times now. How are you doing? How are you doing, Meta? What are you doing up so early? Oh, I've been up for almost 2 hours now. Yeah, my sleeping schedule is so whacked out right now. It's really not that good. I took a lot of naps yesterday, so then. I only really needed to sleep like 5 hours last night because I had slept so much throughout the day. Alright. We're on the very last. I'm assuming this is the right thing to do. I don't really know. Oh, okay. what just happened there. Frick, now am I connected somehow? No flippin' way. Did I get this thing screwed up? Yeah. Bro, no frickin' way. How many times? This is like the 4th time. When you've been in vendor services for over 20 years, you tend to get into a sleeping pattern. This is normal even on my... Yeah. That's how it's sort of... I get to. It's like when I, get into a sleeping pattern, it's like on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to be getting up at the same time. Oh my word, this is the most flippin' annoying. Oh man. Hopefully I can do it this time. Because I want to start a real game. Boom, baby. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, how have I been going for 2 hours already? Last one. Last one. Okay, and it's only 24. Good. This tutorial will show you how to perform actions with higher efficiency. You can select all visible objects of the same type by double-clicking an object. You can connect all selected devices with one click by holding Shift and pressing to a nearby connector. Oh, boom. Oh, man. All right, guys. I think I'm going to take a break. Meta, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I'm going to call it. Boom. We got all of the tutorials done. That took freaking like an hour or 2 hours. We'll have to start a new game. We'll do a new game next time.